goes there? This place is off limits. What? I hope you weren't planning on breaking.
Ассаламу алейкум ва рахматуллахи ва баракату, братья. Как вы видите, уже кое-какие продвижки у нас уже есть. Да, сейчас нам нужно своровать 1 грамоту. Так.
I must be mad. Fine, you.
Нет, разные замки. Это очень легкий замок был. Я уже сложный могу взломать. Я прокачал. Я его должен был придушить. Надо здесь сохраниться. Я уже устал уже каждый раз сюда бегать.
I heard something. You're not permitted to be here.
Да, отвечаю, просто. Вы просто не представляете, как я уже минут 10 пытаюсь его убить. Не убить, а задушить.
Hey,
Я знаю, что
you're not permitted to.
он увидел меня, прикиньте. Я знаю, что это точно должно получиться.
Did I imagine it? I must be mad. Fucker!
Так.
Hey? Did I imagine it? No! I must be mad. You're not permitted to be.
Там правильно кнопки надо нажать, когда душишь. Я не успел там под зеленую кнопку 1 раз нажать. Если бы я успел бы, я бы задушил бы его.
I must be mad.
No!
Видели?
I must be mad.
А почему он вообще пошел? -то? Что я сделал? Да, одежду снимать надо, чтобы... У меня нет одежды воровской вот этой тихой.
Hey? Did I imagine it? I must be mad. Fucker!
Сейчас получится. Сейчас я этот момент поймаю.
Hey? Did I imagine it?
А почему он развернулся? Почему он не идет туда? Братья, мы очень близко к тому, чтобы это сделать.
Hey? I must be mad.
No!
А там не пройти, там мне надо сундук один открыть. Так, может быть, у меня есть.
No!
Раз, два, надо нажать вот эту зеленую. Так и сделаем сейчас. Иначе я не знаю, как это.
You're not permitted to... Hey? I heard something.
Раз, два.
Fucker!
Раз, два, три, видимо, нужно.
I heard something.
No!
Дело все в тайминге, брать. Во-первых, обычный длинный меч. Это все денег стоит брать. Это так просто нельзя отпускать. Вы приколите. Так, сильно мужик.
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Отсюда можно, интересно, эти доспехи на лошади. Надо куда-то заскочить. Ни один солдат. Солдаты могут просто еще допросить тебя, если видишь, что ты перегружен. А я сейчас бежать не могу. Я могу эти все вещи перекинуть на лошадь. Потом я продам это все. Где мельник? Ну ладно.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Damn! I'm bleeding! Show what you're made of!
Этого я сейчас мучить буду просто.
I yield! Mercy!
Где второй? Уважаем.
Good man. Hold on.
Everything all right?
Do you have a moment?
Ну, что тебе надо?
What's going on?
Do you have any coin to spare?
150?
Farewell. May you travel safely.
Yes.
150 никогда в жизни. Там у меня бабки свои считаю, копейки.
Greetings, my friend.
I have that document.
Excellent.
I took a look at the document. I couldn't really make much of it.
My fifth cousin.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Did you find my family tree? Now show it to me, so I can... Good.
What now?
That much?
Did you hear me?
Sorry. I owe you my thanks as well. And maybe.
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way.
You promised you...
I did. Besides, things are about to get really interesting.
Enough. Supposing you first initiate me into the... This isn't any run-of-the-mill business.
Devilish. It's high learning, and when I say not some hocus pocus,
Tell me more about it, then.
I wouldn't be so sure. But now, I want to make a golem out of dough.
Isn't that a kind of pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine work to be made of clay, wood, stone. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. Just imagine. You know how helpful carrying sacks. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik.
My word.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient, it's in the interest of the advancement. Just look at the Bible. I've no doubt all the apostles would have been burned.
So a golem, you say, made of flesh?
Exactly.
And what about the good of me?
You already know that you can learn the practical but for a few groschen, we could just...
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
See now, I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work...
What's this next?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a salt...
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which salt...
This has something to do with that alchemy of yours, eh?
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar...
And what needs salting here? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Crazel web...
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos. His feet will never get tired, and his spot. Saltpeter is the most...
So you're...
Certainly.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent...
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead...
Well, you never know when an experience like...
All right, then. I just hope you know where to look. That you can... And also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for Niter.
So this Bonnie is some kind of witch who's in on this.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, the main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me...
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily-liver, Henry. If Bonnie can take, she'll tell you the rest herself. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only...
How can I get...
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take from that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find... Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick... She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time... On the other hand, Zedek might be holding his tongue for a while.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnek, she may want some spirits.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian... Right along.
To the lair.
И это бонус, в общем. Что у меня сломанного, не могу понять, из доспеха? Этот дуплет дебильный, постоянно подводит меня.
What was that noise? Woodcutters.
Кто-то выстрелил там, слышали? Кто-то же точно стрелял здесь. Есть отвары. Есть.
Ave Maria.
I'm Henry, Miller of Crazels. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you...
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie.
Bonnie? It's not an...
It's not the name I was baptized. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. What should we call you?
Скалецкий волк, прикинь.
Well, let's not... You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me...
Actually, Crazel said...
He's right there. Do you...
I'm sorry.
I reckon I'll just have to...
What kind of magic?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos. While we're on the subject of rituals,
He did.
And what...
I think it's all a load of shit. Just some hocus pocus to cover up...
Well, now. So you're a bailiff's man, and you're...
No. It's just I'm not as naive.
Look out! Behind you!
What?
Just, you know, if a golem punches you, you... But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems. Well, I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter...
I need to know...
Whatever you... Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected... It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few... Anyhow, now all the styes in the region are scraped, clean, and we're...
The barrel isn't...
But we did bloody thorough job. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6 times.
6 times? Will...
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you...
No.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left...
God's mysterious ways.
And he also wanted me to taste it.
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter.
Jesus. And you know where to look?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's...
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region...
Well, I haven't met him yet.
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia Rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the count. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to...
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so... He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh...
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Skalitz.
I'd like you to...
For a few groschen, what would you like to know?
Окей.
Take care now.
Вот я бедолага, а. Тут у меня другое задание. О, мастер у меня бежать. Пешком.
Someone's making camp here. It looks like a bandit's camp.
Eh?
If you value your life, turn around.
Wait! Come on!
Nice
take
try,
it down.
you whoreson.
Hurry up, you idiots!
With me! Show your stuff!
I'm here, fellas.
I'll help you with that, scum! You want to try me? Don't just stand there, come on! Christ, that stings! At least it stopped the bleeding.
Нет, будешь.
Shit. Fellas! Where are you?
I'll show you.
Come on, let's bring him down. A bandage! You shouldn't have done that.
Ah, shit! What the?
My God!
Useless. Ah! What the? Ah! Ah! Kurwa! Oh! You son of a bitch! Useless. Jesus Christ!
Он
Enough!
понимает, что он
I give up! You're... Alert! Alert! Ah!
Где другой?
This is definitely evidence.
Как же это все дорого будет чинить, конечно. Нормально денег стоит.
This is definitely evidence.
Шнапс.
This is definitely evidence.
А где? А я третьего не убил, да? Его нельзя было пускать никак.
No, someone's making camp here, but it looks like a bandit's camp.
Corva, you thief! You've no business! Attack! Everyone, get over it! Ah! 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 Enough! No! Ah! Attack! Come and help us!
Так, надо еще один, да, тем? Ты чё, прикалываешься? Не можешь так бить.
Blood! Damn! I'm bleeding! Christ! My head! I yield! Mercy! You're... Alert! To arms!
Could they be the ones I'm looking for? I should look around their camp.